Today we are going to be taking a walk around really two plazas. There's a Parkway Plaza and the Cheyenne Plaza. All together makes one huge, colossal plaza. A really big plaza. Let's see, I see a lot of people in here. I'm going to give some shouts. Let me see here. I got to scroll up here. Let's see, I see Sharks 411, Dalmation Productions, Parker Taylor, Tanyan, how are you doing? Let's see. Who else is in here? Stanton's Journeys. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Hey Toads, how are you doing? Is that nope, not Parker. I thought it was the other Parker for a minute. Hey Daniel. How is everyone? It's a bright sunny day. Very cold, not super windy, and I'm pretty sure I got judged when I was setting up my gimbal right inside the door of a nearby store, but that's a story for another day. Oh, jeez, I had to say that. Let's see. I do gotta give a couple other shout outs too. So, underneath, first off, I gotta give Life with Vince Lou a shout out, because this vest that you see on me right now, I got it. It's about $40, and it should prevent me from having to worry about losing gear like I did the other day when I was trying to film one or two shots actually of one of the places I was doing the video, specifically the Payless that's now the sewing center. Also underneath this shirt I got a long sleeve blue Taco Bell shirt. I can't exactly unzip right now, but I got that on, as well as a white shirt from Living the Dream 710 Lens Apparel specifically. So there's a couple shout outs for you. Let's see if we can rotate this camera around. So the first thing we are introduced with is the Family Dollar. This is the back area. Not much to see back here, but it looks like even more of the AC units that are down here have been gutted out by probably scrappers and God knows who else. Gotta love how they left this chair base here. Yeah, hopefully Extreme will make it. Here's another one. I got a thing of hot hands, couple of them for my hands. My hands are cold and these are super warm. They kept my hands warm all the way out here, so I'm super happy I found out about them. No sponsored at all, not any of this, by the way. So yeah, here's where it used to say Family Dollar along with the store number. Obviously they ripped that off. Also, their garbage area has been torn up pretty good, and the bins are long gone. I don't know what they did with them. But we do got an old Big Lots there that's probably been here since they relocated. Oh, golly. Gotta go back to work. I'll rewatch later. No problems. Thanks for joining in, Stanton. Glad you could make it. So yeah, this is right here. I'll actually point this out now. That was the Hobby Lobby sign. They literally just put in their sign. That's pretty much it. They kept everything about it the same otherwise. Over here we do have the errands and the front door of the Family Dollar. And since the last time I did a video or something along those lines, someone has broken one of the layers of glass on this window. Who did it? I don't know. Why they did it? I don't know. But they did it. And now there's glass everywhere here. I'm even stepping on glass as we speak. Take a quick glance in for the heck of it. Always gotta do that when we come out here. Pretty dark, lights are all out. Power is still on though. Power is still on. We found that out last time we were here in that last major live stream. Let's see. Hey, Retail Forever. No problem, Tanyan. Do what you need to. You know, we got life to do with. I remember it was like every Tuesday I had to go to club meet, so I totally feel that. Hey there, Jeremy. How are you doing? So this is the Big Lots and Frontier Trampoline Park. This was the former Hobby Lobby. Looks like they broke out a pane of glass there. I didn't even notice that before. There's a glass thing broken there. I wonder if someone went through here one night and just decided to do some vandalism. There's another place I noticed the window was broken too the other day. See, it looks like Big Lots has some curbside over here. Yep, that was the main door for Hobby Lobby. They didn't change much about the entry at all. I guess they're still open, sort of. It's spotty. It's very spotty. Yeah, curbside pickup for Big Lots. These were not here originally, so it's cool to see that. We'll continue down this way. Yeah, they did not change much. They cut this off. They cut this off partly because of Big Lots. Right now, it looks like these guys might not be open, but they probably will be open again soon. I can't believe how packed they are, even after Corona's going on. Like, they'll be packed. They will be packed. Yeah, like even that signage right there, that's from Hobby Lobby. It's all pretty much original in that doorway. I have to warm up at 4:30. That's cool. Any abandoned Pizza Huts here? There? Well, not in this plaza. There is the other Pizza Hut that I still need to do a short of, that relocated. So we'll have to do the older location sometime here. Got Rennes Center. Thinking about putting my glove on my right hand or something here. My hand is getting cold. But then again, I got these hot hands, so I can just put my hand on it and keep it in my pocket, and it'll feel good. Got Party America. Looks like they're open. They were temporarily closed for a while as well. So this whole area that we just walked by, from Party America, almost said Party City, Party America all the way over to Family Dollar, that's all Parkway Plaza. And over here that we're about to enter, along with the restaurants out there on the road, it is all the Cheyenne Plaza. It's very interesting how they connected it. I honestly didn't even know until Big Lots was moving that it's two separate plazas, but it is. I got photos that prove that and everything too. So yeah, got Durbar. That's a new restaurant that moved into the Pie Lady. Got Blakeman, Vaccuum and Sewing. I guess a new owner got it. They were closing, but now they're open like normal. So that's a good thing, right? Catch up with chat here in a second. So this part is abandoned. This is a Fit Body Camp. I'm not sure what it was originally. They took all the signage down a while back, painted over and everything. The inside still looks like it, aside from the floor being very empty. They seem to move around a lot, I've noticed. There's like several former locations for them. Yeah, you can see where they, if I get the gimbal to go up there with me, you can see where they had the signage right there, but only a little bit. It's mostly painted over and covered up by a sign. I smell spices. I wonder if it's from the Durbar. Why is my gimbal being silly here? There's another look into the Fit Body Camp though. I'm not exactly sure what those rooms on the left would have been. Maybe dressing rooms, so that way you can get changed into more fitting apparel for this situation. That's what I'd assume. My sister... That's super cool, Tannen. Super cool. Got O'Reilly Auto Parts as well, which is open. We also got Waggers and Wash. That's a newer one. That one was like just opening when I filmed the place just down here that we're coming up on originally. That was back in 2019 too. I think I went in here one time. I can't remember though. It's been so long that I don't remember. Got Sherwin-Williams Paints. I think they had a different location at one point or something. I can't remember. I can't remember with them. I'm not one that usually goes into a paint shop, so. We also got Absolute Flooring, which that is open. This space was Carousel Kids for a period before. I think it did it relocate here, or did it relocate to the other building? I can't remember. And then this is the part of the building that I was referring to. I did a video here because I noticed the Walmart logo in the back of the store, which is still there. We'll zoom in on it. And apparently, from my understanding, I still need to confirm this for certainty, because this one or one of the other ones a little further down, I'm pretty sure it's this one. That supposedly, at least probably before time, this was actually a Staples at this location, which it would be believable. It's hard to tell exactly if it was in fact that one, because all of these do kind of share similar facades, so it's hard to tell for certainty. But then again, it might be because of a plaza standard, because we all know how plazas will have a standard facade for places to use. Got the BookRack Insight, Ironwood Insights group, and then BookRack and Tandy Leather. A vacant space. This place, whatever it was. Let's see. I think Guitar Center was here for a period, or one of those guitar places. Something right there. Can't see in there. But yeah, this was like Guitar Center, and then I think last it was selling CBD oil, whatever it was called. Got Nail Star that's still open. Got an Advance America cash advance, which I could do without. CBD, like, do I even want to say it? It's related to marijuana. I'll just say that. Got Dollar Tree as well. Flip this around since there's someone there. There we go. Yeah, I'm rocking out the blues glasses they gave me, which was super cool. Always good fun. Come over here, out of the road. Okay, we'll do this again. Rotate. Come on. Maybe. There we go. So this space was the Big Lots. As far as I can tell, it was originally Pick and Save. I couldn't find anything as far as that other than the fact that Big Lots bought out McFrugal's and Pick and Save and that. I think I did find something that did say it was originally Pick and Save at this location. Over here we do got Sportsman's Warehouse. Now this was a food place. I forget the name. The name always slips my mind. I think it is Econo Foods. I think that was it. I did go there as a kid, but there's not much street view or photos or anything of it, unfortunately, that I've been able to find. As far as I can tell, they pretty much remodeled the inside. They added on their facade. Originally, all those spots that you see, they're inlets like this right here. Those were windows originally, I do believe. I'm pretty sure. It's been a minute. They're parking. I wasn't sure what he was doing. It's going a little quick, so I wasn't sure. Live chat. Well, they filmed that band in Outback. Did I mention that before? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm gonna look to do that for sure. I can't promise it yet, but I definitely have it in my list and hoping to do it. So right here is Parkway Pizza. I've heard that they're remodeling, and I can see people in there. Their construction. Also got Smoker Freindly that expanded into the, what is it called? Expanded into the Eileen space. So now they have a huge convenience store rather than just a real little tiny store. I'm not sure what this was originally, but it's vacant. Oh man, my left hand is getting cold. Interesting tile, the like wall. Also got the former Verizon that relocated over to Pershing. You may remember that from the Pershing Marketplace stream that we did a while back, maybe 2 weeks ago. Still got the signs up, and as you can see, the window's broken. It's even more broken now. Jesus Christ. What is with people? Like, that's sad. That is sad. Like, what do they want in here? There's nothing even in here. What do they want? Come over here. I don't see anything they could want. There's nothing in here. Why would people want to break the glass like that, I wonder? Just unless it's just to vandalize, which is stupid. I don't support that at all. It's sad that people have to do that. Let's see. I have your channel list on my favorite channels. Cheers, Dalmation. Maybe a nail place or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. What do you use to stream? YouTube. I mean, I'm guessing you're referring to software. So now we're over in front of Murdochs. They actually end up really using Big Lots' old cart corrals, as you can see right here. Got the front as well. What was this originally? Country General. That's what this was. Country General originally. I found that out between the fact that they have their carts, plus there's a lot of things that suggest it, plus I've heard that it was original, that something else was there originally, I should say. Maybe there was a period that was something else besides Country General, but it's always been a Western store from my understanding. Let this guy get by with his trailer. You got tons of outdoor vehicles there as well. Hey, Patrick Mills. Murdochs is definitely not Wyoming only. They do have locations in other places like Colorado and Nebraska. So yeah, they have a lot of outdoor products as well out here. I think we have come here for like a container or something. I know in past years this area that's fenced off as a garden shop kind of a thing. I do remember that when I was a kid, we'd always come here, but I haven't seen them use it that way in a long time. Yeah, I can't do OBS on my phone. I could do Streamlabs, I guess, but Streamlabs doesn't work worth a crap for what I want it to. So, yeah, we'll go over here. I'm trying to avoid those guys because they look like they're busy, so I don't want to bother them. But yeah, they have all sorts of like huge containers and things over here as well. I didn't really show this part in my tour video, actually. I should have. I really should have. So over here, there's not much to see over here other than a big empty field. In the past streams and future streams, well, maybe future streams, we have gone out that way. That Pizza Hut, by the way, that I was referring to is right behind that bank. You see the white building? Yeah, people need to stop vandalizing places. I don't know. I guess someone maybe just got bored one night and went through the whole plaza and like, god dang. It was just the Verizon store before, but now it's the Family Dollar and the Big Lots and like, god dang. That is sucky that happens. That is sucky. I feel bad for whoever owns the plazas over here. I feel bad for it, man. It's not right. The sun is so bright I cannot see my screen at the moment. My hands are cold, so I'm going to warm them up with my hand warmer thing. Might stop over here and put my gloves on and everything like that because my hands are really starting to get chilled now. Yeah, over here, this area that we're in front of is also part of the Murdochs stuff. I'm gonna get my gloves out because my hands are freezing ass cold. 4 degrees in Casper, Jesus Christ. And it's gonna be is definitely 30s right now. I checked before I started stream, 36 degrees. by now it wouldn't surprise me if it's getting close to the freezing point, so that's why I'm so bundled up today. I'm gonna try and stick these in my glove to help keep me warm. Maybe. Almost kind of need to grab it and then drag it in. Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh man, that feels good. Now we'll do the same thing with the other one. Which one? Easier, of course. Alright, there we go. Let me see the checker. Kind of pop my thumb out here. Wonder if they got caught. Yeah, hopefully they'll get caught, man. Like, that's worse than just, like, I think I drove out here like 2 days ago, midday, 2-ish. I can check. I took a photo of that Verizon. We'll take a look over here. Why not? So, yeah, they have all sorts of gates and stuff over here that you can use that's more farm-oriented. Let's see. I'm gonna put my hands on in my gloves for now because they're cold. So right here is the plaza sign for the Cheyenne Plaza. One of them anyway. There's several of them. But this is one of the main ones, and obviously they don't have all of the tenants on it, but they do have a good amount. We'll look at that comment in a minute whenever it pops back up, because I don't feel like taking my hand out of my glove again yet. Got number 1 properties, commercial for lease. Should be big enough text that even if the stream is lagging right now, you could get that number if you want to get a place. That's actually a nifty little overhead shot of everything. Looks like they might have just used Google Maps to do it, but still cool. Let's see. I wish YouTube would leave the chat just locked up, so that way you could just read it. If you plan on going back out to Casper, I have actually filmed a couple walkarounds that at the moment I don't plan to upload. I mainly did it just for documenting sake because I don't know when I'm gonna get back there. Eventually I definitely want to and probably need to, but it is a little bit harder since there's a little bit more distance than say Fort Collins or Kimball or Scottsbluff. Right here is Wyoming Downs as well. So this is a casino kind of a place. They've taken over a lot of places like Applebee's actually in Laramie. Also the Applebee's in Casper. Sorry, Applebee's in Casper and Sherry's in Laramie, my bad. They were wanting to open up a second location out on the south end of town, but there's a lot of hate towards it and it ended up getting shot down and never happened, so. What I've heard, this could be, I don't know how true this is, but from what I've heard, this place kind of does draw in a not so pleasant crowd. No hate on them, but that's what I've heard. Now, whether that's true, you're going to have to do your research and find out, but that's what I've heard. Over here we do got the Sherry's Cafe and Pies though, as well. It's still open, doing well for itself, as far as I can tell. When Big Lots relocated to the new location where they're at today, it was the same day, like just the night before, someone was flying down from that direction on Lincoln Way, hit the rocks over here on the edge, smashed right through their street sign into the window. For a period, you had to go in the other entry that's kind of a back entry because of the window being totaled. It's stupid, dangerous. No one got hurt as far as I know, aside from maybe the driver. It's still chaos. I was wondering what in the world they were doing there too. So yeah, that is the first day Big Lots was open. You can see right here where they used to have that sign standing tall. I have been to this location as well as the Delrange location when it was still open. As far as I can remember, they were both overall pretty good. Apparently the Delrange one was a little better. I can't remember though because I was so good. Obviously this place must still be decent for it being open, and it usually is more busy than that. Then we got the main road that takes you all the way through the plaza. I think we're gonna cut through because I think it is worth seeing the other sign, and there are a couple of retro looking signs on the back. So we'll go ahead and see about that. And I'm gonna try and catch up on comments here. Let's see. I have to leave my I gotta leave. No problem. Thank you for joining, Jeremy. Yeah, there is going to be, I can't completely stop the wind, but with my lapel mic and the windscreen I have over it, should at least help a little bit. Did Pick and Save go out of business? Sort of. Not really. Big Lots bought them out. Whatever company owned Big Lots back then, they bought them out. There's even a Wikipedia entry that will tell you that they rebranded all their stores to Big Lots, etc., or MacFrugals at the time. And as far as I know, MacFrugals kind of did the same thing. Big Lots bought them out, and that's how it went. I have recently seen a picture of a new Pick and Save pop up, though, which is very interesting. Same logos and everything as the one that matches up. So, it's interesting. Hey, Mr. Movie, I'm doing pretty good. Hey, Real RTOT, no problems. Glad you could make it in. Hey there, Adventure King, how are you doing today? That place looks like a Pizza Hut for me, but it did not used to be a Pizza Hut. Yeah. I'm guessing you might be referring to the Shari's. It kind of has that vibe, but it's not the same. Shari's is always an octagonal kind of a building, to where the facade kind of follows that, and then you have a circle going around the whole area inside. It's different. Back on the road, yep. Hey, Extreme Tours. Hey, GRM Adventures. Hello, Sears. Yeah, there you go. Where's Martin, says GRM. I don't know where Martin is. I think Martin's hiding because he knows that I'm going to ban him if he comments. So right here, they did put a new Durbar sign on the back. This was originally a sign for Pie Lady. It was really retro looking. They still kept the retro look, so I gotta give them credit for that. Let's see. Martin Gang. Yeah, wind's a little bit rough today. It's blowing 20 to 30 miles per hour, I think. Let's see, right over there, they actually used to have a Hobby Lobby sign for the Hobby Lobby. They took it down and never reused it. Hey, Coopster. It's 5 degrees here in Iowa. Jesus Christ. MacFrugals, like I said, I don't entirely know all of the details, but from my understanding, the same thing as Pick and Save, the company that owned Big Lots bought them out, bought whatever they had, because all the MacFrugals got converted to Big Lots, at least the ones that remained. We'll have to see how the audio turned out, because I do have the mic in a little bit different location today. Yesterday, negative 22 degrees centigrade. Jesus. I don't know how cold that is because I'm used to Fahrenheit. Oh golly. That'd have to be cold, right? Because what is it? 0 degrees centigrade matches up with 32 degrees Fahrenheit, so that'd have to be pretty dang cold. Yeah, me neither, Extreme Tourist Pro. That's why I say I don't know exactly how cold that is without looking it up. I don't have the formula, and I know it's a little more complex one where you probably want a calculator to do it accurately. Here we go. Now I know what it was, I think. Maybe. I can't remember now. I might be confusing it. There's another retro sign there, though, that was it for one of the music places. I think Neiman and Sons Music? Yeah, I can read it. Neiman and Sons Music. Let's zoom out. These hand warmers are doing the trick for my hands, but not so much for my fingers, unfortunately. It's better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing. See, back over here we can see the Tandy Leather sign as well. Yeah, -7 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, I need to get out Longmont for sure. Why did I zoom up? There we go. Oh. Yeah, we're kind of on the outer edge of town, sort of. So it might not be the absolute best connection. Like I said before, I can't control that. I'm trying to zoom in where possible so you can see stuff a little bit better, but I can't control whether you guys see good quality or bad quality. What YouTube should have done, they should have done it this way. Should have done it so that way when you stream, the video that you see that on your screen when you're streaming, not you, but like me behind the camera, that's what gets uploaded, because that always looks crisp. It's 720p, but it always looks crisp. But instead, they chose to do what everyone else sees. So if you have a bad quality instance where it drops to 240, you're kind of screwed over. Alright, so here's the Cheyenne Plaza sign. They did recently replace all the signage on it. They actually added on a little bit to it too, I think. Got Murdochs, Sportsmans, Dollar Tree, O'Reilly, Rent-A-Center, Sherwin Williams, Party America, Tel Waggers, Parkway Pizza, Durbar, Tandy Leather, Smoker Freindly, and a couple of Blakes. And you also see an advertisement for Nail Star. Yep, the Rent-A-Center's been there for a while as far as I've seen. Thinking about where I could stop out of the wind a little bit. I think right over there behind that fence will be the best. It's chilly and I want to warm up. It's Durbar. It's some sort of Indian place. I haven't ever tried it, but from what I've seen, they sell all sorts of different kind of Chinese-ish and Indian, what do I want to say? Indian kind of food. It's not a buffet, I don't think. I think it's just a sit-in restaurant, but they sell that kind of stuff. I did notice they took over a few other locations. There's a spot, let's see, there's a Safeway in, is it Westminster? It's like on the way to Broomfield from I-25. Right across from that Safeway that's closed is a Durbar. And there's a handful of other ones as well in Colorado from what I've seen. Yeah, we're going to go over behind this fence so I can warm up for a couple minutes. I think that's going to be my best spot to get out of the wind. sorry for the wind. Hopefully you can still hear me at the moment. I'm gonna kneel down behind this wooden fence. That way we can get out of the wind. Heck yeah, Extreme Tours. Let's see, I remember when I saw former Pizza Hut, which closed between 2011 and 2013, later became a Mexican restaurant, and that closed in 2020. And then it was demolished for a new 7-Eleven. Jesus. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of things. Now I can warm my hands up properly. They're very cold. Darny cord. Sometimes my cord will just get underneath my stand and then it doesn't work so well with my phone. Put my hands in my pockets, maybe that'll help the warmth on my hands. It's a little bit better here. The wind's not blowing as heavy. It's so cold. If there is a warmer day this week, I would have waited, but this whole week, the rest of the week is supposed to be very cold and windy. Getting down into like 0 degrees, I heard it on one of the days, like Friday. It's supposed to be snowy as well, so wouldn't have been good to wait. I want to just go ahead and do a stream. Next time, hopefully it'll be a little warmer and we'll go out and continue the stream for me. For me, I think it was summer 2020 that you subscribed. Cool. Yeah, it's hard to remember. Something's on Saturday, I don't know what. Yeah, Mr. Movie Spin originally, he was like one of the first subs, I think. I think he's, man, it's probably before 100 subscribers when I was still a gamer. Ah, darn you, YouTube. I wish they would leave the chat frozen on the screen so that way you could read the comments easier. It's the first person that's... Murdochs. Subbed him since 2018. Yeah, I think Willie B has actually subbed to me too. On that note, actually. I think he subscribed maybe a year ago. I don't ever see him in the comments though. But he's a busy guy, so. There's a Mile High Banks at 601 Main Street. IDK when it closed, it was demolished for Med Express Urgent Care, and that is closed along my dang. Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning the Med Express location. Which I think I do got that on my list. Whether I'll film it, that one's a little less likely since it's much less retail related, but it's still a possibility I might at least take photos or something if I'm in the area, so. I did see a Pizza Hut 2 in Mesa, Pizza Hut 4, and then it was turned into a car dealership. Jeez, that's interesting. And then I eventually found more channels. Yeah, there's a lot of retail channels these days. Most of them are more out east, like Pennsylvania or Ohio, but there is a lot, for sure. It's hard to keep up with them all, and at the end of the day, I just can't keep up with them all. No matter how hard I try, I just don't have enough time in a day. It's one of those instances when you need like 48 hours in one day instead of just 24, but... Then if you had 48 hours in a day, you'd have more people uploading more often, wouldn't you? Yeah. Vicious circle. My thumbs are finally starting to warm up a little bit. Finally. Shaking these things up. Got a street cleaner. How some people have their premieres at 7. Yeah, I noticed a lot of people have them on Friday at the same time as everyone else, or very close to it. It gets aggravating. It's like everyone wants to have all their beers on their channel, no one else's. Maybe they're trying to copy it. Like, honestly, not all of the retail channels, but there is a good few of them that I swear they do the same thing that Walmart and everywhere else does. They copy the other person's idea and try to use it and hope it works for them. But it doesn't work on YouTube. Don't work that way on YouTube. It really doesn't. You gotta be unique and you gotta stand out. You can't just copy everyone else and think you're gonna have 1 million views overnight or something. That sound though, I'm guessing you're referring to the street sweeper that went by. Street cleaner. It is a noisy car. Yeah, definitely gonna keep wearing my gloves after this. I need to. These definitely wear out a little bit over time. They're the strongest when you first use them, so I think next time I'll have to kind of preserve them until I start the stream. I wasn't sure how they'd work, so, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Went to Walmart. Oh, that Walmart. Yeah, I noticed it was demolished 2 years ago. I came across it. I saw it looked like an abandoned building. I click into it and it's gone on Google Maps. I go back in time and I come to find out it's a Walmart. Of all things, it's a Walmart. I find it very interesting that they left the other place next door. Of the bike path here that kind of goes up towards the interstate a little bit. And then goes more out downtown area of Cheyenne. Let's see. Yesterday in Bandit Chase got demolished. Dang. We having the Chase opening soon. Out that way, all the way out on Del Range, in the former Showtime Video USA. Sunrise is out this way. So if you go out this way and then take a left.
Thank you, I'm so sorry.
No problem, you're good, you're good. Good luck getting out there. I feel that, honestly. I've been there. I've gotten to where I swear I lost track of where I was. I'm just gonna go because I don't want to wait and there's a lot of traffic. We'll look at the chat again here in a second. I need to take a smoke. Okay. Those are a little random. Yeah, since we're over here, I'll go ahead and show this to you. So this is a loaf and jug that has a Subway inside it. I don't know if the Subway is temporarily closed or open like normal. I have no idea. But I think I have actually gotten a Subway sandwich here once or twice. I've come here a lot of times to grab a drink too. Walk down this way. Why not? We'll do something different until we get back around to the front of the plaza over here. And I've really been in her situation before. Like, I've legit sworn I kind of lost track where I was. It'd take me a little while to figure out, or unless I decide to pull my phone out. But yeah, I feel her. I feel her, even in this town. There are some areas where, if you're not familiar with it, it'll get confusing. Not gonna go in the tunnel, obviously, because otherwise we'll lose connection to the stream. We've been there before. Alright, here we go. Here's the back of Big Lots right there. We also got the back of Sportsmans. as well as Murdochs. Hey, Obscure, how are you doing? It is open? Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, that's good then that it's open still. I know some of them, I think, man, what one was it that I walked into a while back? The subway was temporarily closed. It wasn't gone, but it was temporarily closed. But I can't remember which station it was here in Cheyenne. There's so many of them, it's just been so long. It was last year sometime, so. Yeah, gas prices vary. I notice here in Wyoming they are less expensive than Colorado. But if you go up to Casper, they're more expensive than they are here in Cheyenne. So, yeah, it's interesting how that works out. It's a Note 20 Ultra, Jesus. And then they got the 21s. It's like, part of me almost wants one, but they're expensive as balls unless you get a used one, but then the used one might not work well, so, yeah. Might wear out sooner, right? So rebuilding a McDonald's recently built CVS near me. I talk about Olive Garden, etc. Interesting. I still need to get out to Longmont and do need photos of that McDonald's that was remodeling last year. I think it is complete. I think I looked at the photos and it is looking complete. Like maybe 3 months ago. 2 or 3 months ago. I do need to do an update. Hand warmers are still warm. They're just not as warm as when I first left my home. No, the Wyoming work warehouse is long gone. Unless they're opening at a different location, which I haven't heard anything. I did notice they're relocating, I think, to a new location in Casper. But the one here is getting replaced by Chase Bank. That's kind of why I was teasing about earlier. Maybe I didn't say that quite as clearly as I should have. But along this part of the bike path, they have a few different things like bike stations. Also a bunch of exercising equipment, which is different. And it's all up and down this whole corner here, where they have most of it on this part of the bike path. Are they actually tearing it down, or are they just remodeling it? Because to me, if you're going to demolish it, you're not going to cover the windows with advertisements about Chase Bank. They weren't there originally, and then maybe about 3 weeks after I saw Chase Bank coming soon, they had it all covered. So unless they're gutting it because of things like asbestos, which that could make sense. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, maybe. I haven't heard anything for certainty if it's remodeling or demolishing, so it might be demolishing. I don't know. I mean, the newly built CVS pharmacy, talk about Olive Garden, that are close to each other. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Kind of cutting up here to the road a little bit. Ah, that's cool. Got McDonald's, Perkins, Taco Bell, Sherry's, and Chick-fil-A with directions as to where to go to them. Got another one up here too. I didn't even think about looking at these signs, but they actually apply to today's stream, so cool. I don't know, Parker Taylor. We'll have to wait and see. I might do some research and see if I can find out. And we also got Kum Go, Qdoba, and Olive Garden. There's 2 Qdobas, one straight up ahead in the Pershing Marketplace, behind the doghouse that you see on screen, as well as the trailer park. And they also have one out on Del Range. Let's see. I went out for dinner, or delivery, ordered Domino's. Yeah, we ordered Domino's not too long ago. Since Corona was discovered, we've mostly been avoiding going out to eat. If we go out of town, we might eat. If we're here in town, we usually do not eat anything outside of the home. With Corona, it's an ugly truth, but it is what it is. Risky for us, and if by chance we were to have Corona, it's risky for everyone else. So, yeah. But we still do go out once in a while. It's not like we never do. Go up to the light and see about crossing back. Can we see the Pizza Hut? Oh yeah, we can. I don't know how it's coming out on stream, but we can see the Pizza Hut, the new one from here. And the old one, like I said, is just back over there behind that other bank. Right there. It's Meridian Trust Federal Credit Union. They're building a new bank. New location for Meridian Trust. Actually, out on, was it Prairie Avenue? I think, or is it Bluegrass Circle? It's one of the two roads. I get the two mixed up all the time. But it's out there by Lowe's on Del Range and Frontier Mall and all that, so you can figure out. I've taken photos of it initially too before on my Instagram. Who inspired you to do streams? Well, man, that's a good question, honestly. Originally, I guess other gamers, because I was a gamer and that's when I used to do streams all the time. I used to stream with OBS on my computer and I do gaming. But that was before Optopolis days. That was OptGamer days. OptGamer. I still get called Opt to this day. It's pretty great. I love it. I'm not complaining though. Yeah, that's what streaming originally went to, was other gaming and stuff like that. Kind of just seemed like the better way to go for me, as more efficient and more interesting and more real, right? Yeah, it's just more real to do an actual live stream versus a video. But as for streaming when I'm in retail, that's my inspiration for doing streams to begin with. I guess some of my inspiration drive me bonkers now. One of the YouTubers that does streams all the time, he'd walk through a park or something. He has a little bit of inspiration for it. I think, man, there are a couple of YouTubers that were doing that though. This person is not even watching and on a cell phone. They're not good. You see. I don't think I got that license plate, unfortunately. Hurry, because we got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. I guess next time I'll still need to I can't even speak right now. Oh man, that wind is nasty in my face. Woof. Woof woof. Where's my turnaround button here? Yeah, see, I usually put my mic underneath this. But this time I do got a scarf on under here to keep my neck warm, so I got the mic chilling right here, kind of under my jacket a little bit. So maybe that's not as good of a location, so next time we'll see about putting in a better location. Come on, screen, rotate. Yeah, I hate the wind here, it's terrible. If you don't like wind, Wyoming may not be for you. No mountains or anything, there's no forests, the only thing really holding the wind back, I guess you could say the forest up in Jackson, right, but that's it. So the only thing holding the wind back is like other buildings and stuff. You don't have this many trees here, so. I'm gonna quit talking until we get to a spot where you can hear me a little bit better. Murdochs has one. I don't think Sportsmans might. They might. I don't think Big Lots has paper towel though. They have toilet paper at least. They use blow dryers at Big Lots. Totally forgot to get Kleenex before I left home. That's the one thing I forgot. Considering the amount of people that go through this plaza every day, I'm shocked that they haven't fixed the window on the Verizon store yet. It's been days. Miserable on my face. Throw my bandana on my face, but I'd rather not have snot in it, so it's got my nose a little bit running, so sounds kind of gross, I know. But the wind is gross, so yeah. Man, the warmth from inside the sports store. I want to go in there. Wow. Oh man, the temptation. I'll read the chat here in a second once I get over here under the facade where it'll hopefully be less windy. Here we go. There we go. That's better. Welcome back, Dalmation. That's better. Now I feel better. Also, Lowe's is rumored. Lowe's closing rumored list. Someone told me. Interesting, really? Dang. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't seen anything or heard anything of them closing more stores. Hey, Standby News, how are you doing, dude? I appreciate it. We're out of the wind now. Unfortunately, I have my mic in a different spot. Maybe I should just go ahead and adjust that. Let me turn this around. There we go. And rotate. Maybe. There we go. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, see, maybe it'll come out on camera. I got my lapel mic right here, but I usually don't put it right here. I usually have it underneath this, but as you can see, I got my scarf underneath this, so it doesn't work so well. Not right now anyway. I mean, I can, I guess. I'm doing pretty good. Aside from the cold weather, I'm doing pretty good. Let's see. We'll try to put this mic in a better spot. It might get noisy for a minute. Should I unplug the mic for a minute? Yeah, well, let's unplug it for a minute. That way you guys don't hear me rubbing my mic up and down my whole shirt and everything. You cannot see. Where did my mic go? Right here? What is happening? What is happening? Where did my mic go? My mic has disappeared on me. Oh, there it is. Alright. Usually I put it underneath everything and it seems to work just fine there usually. You'll still hear the wind, but you'll hear me more. I probably need to throw one of those, what are they? The other windsock things. Like, it's not the same thing as this little thing. It's different. It's more bulky and meant to keep the wind out. I can't do it because my hands are so cold. Hate to get them a little bit damp, but I'm trying to warm my hands up as much as I can for a minute. There we go. We'll do this. My hands are so cold that I can't hold it in my hand very good. Are we on there? I think we're on there. There we go. Now I'll plug this back in. Might want to cover your ears because it'll probably make a sudden noise. Alright, there we go. We're plugged in. I don't know why I didn't think to grab Kleenex before I left, so I'm now in need of Kleenex. Live chat. Leaving for last chance for swimming. Nice. That's awesome. There we go. Oh my goodness. It's nice to have these hot hand things. It really is. I'm so glad I bought them last night. So yeah, right now you can kind of get a good look of this running vest thing that I picked up. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I can't do this very well. Yeah, I can't do it because my cable is not long enough, but you can see that there's not much of a backpack space on that, so it should help take care of the issue of having too much bulk. I do have 2 backpacks, but you know, it doesn't quite get the job done if you need to go in stores and everything like that. I won't name the store, but one of the stores I stopped into just before I did this stream, they did have a sign on their door saying no backpacks, and that you'd have to leave them behind the counter if you go in with them. So yeah, it's happening more and more, I'm noticing. It's easier to just deal with it than fight it, but I don't think it's quite right either. So I don't know, you tell me. All right, we'll rotate around now. Maybe. There we go. I don't think I can get high enough on this. It's pretty high to see in there. I don't have my tripod with me, otherwise I would try. There we go. But you can actually still see in a little bit. So you can see the cart holder right there. There's definitely some lights on in there. Someone left their Dollar Tree bag, hopefully nothing important. So that was the Big Lots. That was the former Big Lots that we looked at earlier. And tickets. Good of a look that time. Took a better look this time because yeah, I was right there anyway. Okay, I think I gotta hit where we started. I should have put my gloves on before I walked away from there. I'm a noob. I'm super excited for the warmer months. It's so cold right now. It is so cold. I'm super excited for warmer months. I won't have to worry about my phone dying as much. I got my gimbal, and then my gimbal actually allows me to charge my phone, so it's convenient. But yeah, I'm not necessarily going to use it unless I absolutely have to. Face the back there. Oh golly. So I'm not gonna do 5 to 10 updates. I'm not gonna. And I know I over exaggerated that by doing that to make a point. I'm not gonna do 50 updates on the place. I'm just not doing that. I'm gonna do if what I doubt mine will close, alright? Mine is super busy all the time. I haven't heard anything anywhere officially that Lowe's was closing any locations. So I highly doubt mine is going to be closing. It wouldn't make sense anyway because it's mine and that's it. If you want to go to Lowe's, you got to go all the way out of town to Fort Colorado or something like that. Between here and Casper and pretty much anywhere out west of here, there's no Lowe's, so I highly doubt they would close it. It's so cold. It makes me a little bit annoyed, but whatever. Let's see. I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about it. I've talked about with some of the other people in retail, there's no one else has heard anything, rumors or not rumors, about Lowe's closing. And it wouldn't make sense, like I said. So. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. I mean, I believe you, but I don't know about the sources much. It sounds like the source is not very credible. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like it's not a credible source. Yeah, there we go. We got the Kum Go over here. Is a little bit better now that it's covered up by some of my mask scarf mess. So there's actually one other thing I want to look at. Here. I think I might call it after that. closed several years before. Yeah, see, every time I pass by that Lowe's, the parking lot is almost constantly packed. Every time. So I highly doubt that the source is accurate. Rumors are just rumors. It's not necessarily true. You can't always trust the rumors. Sometimes they end up being true, but it's not every time. That light did not stay long. It quickly started flashing. Even though I just pressed the button not too long ago. That makes me salty. Come and go. How strong it is. I'll zoom in on the sign for a minute. Doubt I'll be mentioning it anytime soon otherwise, aside from maybe my Instagram story. Let's get across the Let me know if the audio is a little bit better. We'll visit that home in Johnstown. Maybe. It's an original build store, not a takeover, so it would be a unique thing to capture, I suppose. There you go. Gotta go, Tandy. That's right. Thank you for stopping in, dude. Hey, BW. Nice. That's awesome, Dalmation. Glad to hear it. Let's see, it looks like we got Cruising Through food truck there. Cruising Through. Interesting name. Let's get a little bit better angle with where the sun is against the camera. That this building is some sort of expansion of the Rodeo Inn. I'm not sure. Haven't researched it. I don't even know for certainty if that's the case. I'm only guessing. Maybe one of you might know. I don't know if one of you do know. Let's see. What is this road up here? I forget this road every time. I've only biked on it like 2 times, and it was years ago. So. Sparks Road and Blakeman Way. Got a bus in our way. They usually have this at one of the other schools, which is interesting, but they have it here this time. Yeah, big, massive project over here. I don't know what exactly it's going to be, if it's a continuation of the Rodeo Inn, if it's a motel, or if it's something new. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, Adam. That's a good thing. It's a good thing we figured out that was fake then. Sometimes people just want to cause drama and create confusion. I mean, I swear that must have been what happened with one of my buddies. I won't name him. He claimed that my GameStops were both going to close or something. Or one of them, it kept changing from one of them was getting close to both of them. It was like, no, they aren't. And guess what? 2 years later, they're still open. So, yeah, I don't know what exactly this is over here. I see a sign over there. I don't know if it would identify it, though. It's Greystone Construction. Greystone Construction is doing it, so maybe on their website, they might have something on their website about what this is. So this is Sparks Road and Lincoln Way area. I'm not sure if they would, but they might. Yeah, the sign there only says hard hat and all that stuff, so it's not that much help. Coming across. And I'm not sure what that is over there. I didn't think about looking at it before. I guess it's something for one of these is Cheyenne Regional, and I think that over there is a bank or something. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, there you go. Not exactly sure on the buildings over here. I'm not as familiar with them. Hey, store dude. Damn. I love that comment. That's funny. Okay. You know, last time I was out here, they were not building this, so I don't know what exactly it's going to be. I can, like I said, I only can assume is that maybe it's part of the Rodeo Inn. I'll do some research, and maybe I'll see about putting in the description some info. I do try to do that, usually, at least, if there's a mistake or something like that in the stream. So, yeah. So cold. I hate the cold weather. I really do. I like snow, but I could deal without the cold weather. Ugh, the cold weather just, no. Usually, like I said earlier in the stream, I usually would not stream on a day like today when it's almost freezing outside, but it's like the best day that I can get this week. And I did promise to stream this week, so I wanted to do something at least. Better to do something than nothing a lot of times, I find. Not always, but usually. No one's coming. We're good. Is that person you, store dude, playing Among Us instead of watching my stream? No, I don't care. I don't care. If you want to play Among Us, go for it. I don't personally have interest in that game, but whatever. Whatever this case, I don't have any reason to complain. Alright. As an Arizona person, I actually like the cold. It's perfect amount. Well, that's the thing. It's not just cold. It's cold, like freezing cold. Like you'll freeze your arms off cold. You know, it's 30 degrees. It's probably 30 degrees right now. At least, definitely with the wind chill, it's 30. Without the wind chill, it might be 33-ish still. It's getting later in the day though, so it's starting to really cool off. It's a lot colder than when I started. I'm probably gonna want to step inside somewhere and warm up before I head home. There is a Sears Parts auto repair that closed sometime between 2017 and 2018, and today it's been vandalized. Dang, that's terrible. Yeah, with the jacket, it's not as bad for sure. I can even stand 40s. I could deal with 40s, but it needs to be at least 40s. I don't like anything below that. It's just too dang cold. Like, I don't mind snow. I like having a white Christmas, but other than that, I could really do it without the cold weather and all that. Went a little longer on the stream than I planned on, but that's the way it went with the wind. I wasn't planning on having cold wind and everything like that. Hot pack. There we go. Still warm. These things are doing pretty good though. I gotta give these hot hand things credit. They are doing pretty good at keeping warm. Yeah, I think I might cross the street one more time. Refresh YouTube. Ah, you're good. We're Dalmation. I know YouTube is buggy. I didn't press a button this time. I'm a bad kid for doing that. Don't do that. Push the button. I forgot to, but the light changed. So yeah, don't do what I do. Hit the curb funny. I got an idea. Yeah, Family Dollar door. I haven't seen it open again since the stream. That's so freaking sketchy how it was open. Twice. There was one other time that I saw it open before I did the streams. Driving by, I can just stop and close it. It'd be stupid. I was on the road, I had to keep going, but there's only one other time I saw it open, and it's before the streams, and then since I did those 2 streams where the door was open, nothing has happened that I've seen, at least. If it's been opened, no one opened it when I was around. So yeah, I don't know what the deal was. That was sketchy as heck, man. Very odd. Very, very odd. Yeah, I need to blow my nose somewhere, but I don't have Kleenex, and I don't know who has a bathroom with. Well, maybe Kum Go, actually. I think they have paper towel in there. Maybe I'll go in there. Yeah, I still got this, though. Family Dollar. This is for those gas tanks, right? Not gas tanks, what are they called? I can't remember right now. They're big white tanks that go on the grill. Maybe someone could put in the chat, because I'm being a noob right now. I can't think of it. There's a Big Lots in Las Vegas and an old Circuit City. Dang. Now, this is a Family Dollar. This was never a Walmart. I gotta warm my hand up again. My hand is a little bit numb this time, so. I actually would not mind having the bigger pack of these hot packs. Propane, thank you. Standby and store dude. And real TRT, real RTOT if I could say it. It is always Family Dollar. This was an original Family Dollar. It was built in like 2002. You'll have to check the not historic records, the property records to know for certainty. I think it's 2002 when it's built, because maybe 2003. I think it might have been 2003, because I definitely remember when this wasn't here. Just barely, but I definitely do. Same thing with Aaron's. It was built about the same time, like a year later. Oh man, thank God for hot packs, but this is not big enough. I need bigger hot packs. Next time I do a stream in the freezing cold weather like this, I'm gonna get hot packs. Did my phone die? There we go. I'm back. Hey, Alexis May. I don't know what happened. My phone just turned off randomly for no reason. It's at 39%, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, my phone kind of did die for a minute. I'm going to see about wrapping up the stream, so. Oh, godly. My hands are so dang cold. Where's my other pack? I just had it in my hand. There it is. Oh my God, hot packs for the win. Darn technology. Technology likes to fight me all day long, so that's normal. Cheers, dude! I'm not sure who drove by, but cheers to you. Cheers to you, whoever drove by. That's good timing, too, because my phone just reconnected. Yeah, we're back. Hey, Alexis. I'm not sure if I was connected by the time. Hey, welcome back, Retail Forever. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It looked like my phone screen turned off. I tried turning it on, it stayed off, so I ended up plugging it in my phone just to be safe, and then it was on again. So it is weird. It is a really weird instance. Warming my hands up on my hot hand things because they're super cold. Yeah, it does. Whoever that was who drove by and just shouted out to me, cheers to you, dude. You're on camera and everything, so you got the whole deal. Hopefully the mic picked it up. I think it did too. I love it. Yeah, there you go. See, that's the thing though. When it gets warmer, we won't have to worry about my phone dying suddenly or something stupid. The cold is not a good thing for technology. It's not meant to be operated in that, so. The fact that my phone did kind of freeze up there for a minute, I'm betting it's below 30 degrees right now. So I'm being full savage mode with this live stream. Hey, Whiskey. Got someone over there on the right that's having engine problems, I guess. It's in a good area, though. You could always go down to O'Reilly and get some parts, or even, I think, Murdochs and Big Lots might have a few little things that you could get. I see the Frontier Trampoline Park in the other half of the old Hobby Lobby. Yep. If the quality is decent right now, you probably can see everything pretty clearly. Hopefully that's the case. See, last time well, maybe not the last time, but one of the previous streams, there was the Lions Park that we did. My gimbal just turned off on me. There we go. The Lions Park, though, that we did. Come on. Go. The gimbal wants to go. What are you doing? Gimbal, what are you doing? My gimbal is being funny. It wants to go into normal position. And then I got it. But it doesn't want to stay. There we go. Got it. For the Lions Park stream, I was going to say this. The stream was laggy underneath the trees, but as soon as we got underneath that park bench, things started looking good again. It turned back into 720p. It's so stupid how the connection will be stronger underneath metal, but will be weaker underneath trees and everything else, even though it's pretty wide open and no leaves. It's interesting how that all works. It's interesting. So Frontier Trampoline Park, it's a local trampoline park that opened a year ago. They have trampolines and all sorts of stuff in there. I think my buddy actually did a video in there. I don't know if it's still public or not. It does look like they've opened since we started the stream, though, so maybe they were just closed for dinner time or something. Or maybe it is a school day today, I think, right? So maybe they're closed because of school. I don't know. This church is closed for good. As far as I can tell, it seems like it. I did the video. I don't know if you saw it, but I did do the video. And as far as I can tell, at least for now, it's permanently gone. Everything is a really weird situation. I'm stumbling over my words. It's a weird situation. Google Maps has kept changing between being open and closed. I changed it to permanently closed with proof the other day. But it keeps switching between the two. And then Yelp, it does say closed. It has the hours still like it always does. Facebook, I can't remember if it said closed, but then on church's website, they still list hours as though it's open. They even have a link for it to go to the Uber Eats or whatever. So that way you can order, but when you go there, it tries to redirect you to the home page instead of actually letting you order, so. Yeah, it's, I think some sort of sketchy situation happened that maybe they don't want everyone knowing. It's hard saying how complex it is. I found a few different possibilities for why it did close, but I'm going to move out of the wind. Because the wind's blowing right on me, and it's not helping me. There we go. That's better. And we'll level the phone. And we'll rotate it. There we go. My nose is runny. It is even on DoorDash for a while when it closed. Dang. Yeah, my gimbal sometimes fights me. A little bit it does. Ironically, it never was a Kmart. The Hobby Lobby itself was actually originally a LaBelle's department store. And then, of course, Hobby Lobby took over this location. As far as I know, they didn't change the facade too much when it was Hobby Lobby. And then when Big Lots and Frontier Trampoline Park were opening in this Hobby Lobby, they took out a whole half of that facade. It used to go maybe out to about right there. You can see it on Street View too. There's nice and up close Street View from when Hobby Lobby was still there. It went way farther than it does now. The wall for Big Lots is actually almost right on the edge of that doorway. Let's see, does Wyoming have a Tractor Supply? I don't think so. I don't think so. Or maybe we do up north. We might up north. I'll have to look. I'll have to look at that. If you ordered, it would just get canceled. Dang. Let's see. I wonder if anything will open in the old Kmart. I'm guessing you mean the one out in Del Range, and yeah, me too. I mean, obviously the Hobby Lobby is there, but there's still a half one. I have actually chatted a few times here and there with the employees there, and they've said that they want a restaurant or something there. They want a restaurant or something like that. Whiskeys, I think I answered that for you. Did it drop to 144? I love YouTube. I bet if you order churches on the Grubhub, it'll give you the deals you love, kind of like that. The kind of like the deals that make. Wait, what? I bet if you order churches on the Grubhub, it will give you the deals you love, the kind of deals that make you boogie. I sense that they're trying to make a joke or a pun, and I'm pretty sure you are, and it's pretty funny. I get it. I haven't been to any farm supply store, or a tractor supply store. Excuse me. I've been in places like Murdochs and Jack's and Menards and Sutherland's, and you could probably kind of include Lowe's and Home Depot in the mix. Even Sportsmans, and that's another stretch into a different world. We have many of those out this way. We have them in Colorado a lot, and I think there's one out in Scottsbluff, Nebraska as well, but I can't remember if there's one here in Wyoming. Oh, that's a meme. I see. Wyoming needs to get an Aldi grocery store. We had one in New York before we moved here. Yeah, that would be an interesting one to have. As far as I know, I don't have anything against them. They seem like a cool store. It'd be interesting to see an Aldi or something like that open here. I live close to the Canadian border in New York. There you go. You could go to Toys R Us then. Kind of making puns there, but you could go to Toys R Us for real though, because there's Toys R Us in Canada still. Might be a bit of a distance, but you could. Google Maps. Yeah, see, like I said, Parker, I did change it on Google Maps to say that was permanently closed. The day that I filmed the video, it was still shown as open. I even screenshotted it, but I changed it to closed because it's definitely closed for now. I mean, permanently closed is the best way to describe it. I don't think it's temporary. They would have opened by now if it's some sort of corona closure that is just temporary, right? It's possible corona influenced the closure, but I don't think it's the primary cause. I've done a lot of digging in other areas that I usually wouldn't look, like Facebook, to see if there are any other ideas as to what might have went wrong, or maybe even what did go wrong. I only found rumors, but for the most part, it's things like, well, maybe they weren't paying their fee for churches to have the what is it? To have the franchise name, right? Maybe they weren't paying the fees and something happened there. Maybe there is just some other disagreement between the franchisee and the franchisor. I don't know, though. So that's kind of the main things I found with talking to a lot of people and also doing a lot of research that are possible. I don't know if they are. Have you tried to, let's see, hold on, let me go up a little bit. There's a few other comments. What about the Krograd Church's chicken deals? Oh, there you go. Aldi opened up here, the first location in Gilbert. Lid opened in my area in November, but I haven't gone yet. Yeah, we got lids out here all over the place. At least in Colorado, they're in almost every single mall. Have you tried Mountain Dew Major Melon? I have not. I don't really drink much Mountain Dew. The only Mountain Dew I ever really drank was the energy drinks, and that was years ago. And Lid apparently is not the best to work for. Interesting. Hobby Lobby moved to the old Kmart. Yep, exactly. Mountain Dew Major Melon is awesome. It's watermelon Mountain Dew. There you go. That's interesting. Yeah, welcome back, Standby News. Glad you can make it back. My phone sort of died. I don't know what happened. I blame the cold weather. It looked like the screen went dark on my end, so I hit the button to turn it back on. It still looked like it was turned out. So I plugged in my phone, and then suddenly my phone was working just fine. So I'm not entirely sure what happened. Hey, Branson, how are you doing, dude? I appreciate that whiskey. I usually don't sit here and talk as much as this, but it's been a little more of a thing lately. It's fun to just chill. These warmer things, I really do gotta give a credit to these, what is this Hot Hands brand? I don't think it's gonna focus, is it? It's not gonna focus, but these Hot Hands are keeping my hands warm. They're getting them warm again, so I gotta give a shout out there. I need a bigger pack. I need one of those big body ones so that way I can drench my hands in it in the pockets. But they're at least keeping some of my hand warm. Lid opened in Sweden in 2003. Wow, that's a little while back. That's cool to know that they have more locations outside of the US too. It's very interesting. I got DMs, but I'm gonna have to look at the DMs after the stream. I get that bubble on Messenger when people message me. There is one other thing I didn't look at. I meant to, and I think we might go over there. There's a auto place just over there on the corner. I don't know. Lidl. Okay. There's two different stores here. There's Lid's store that sells hats, and there's Lidl stores there. I don't even know what. I haven't even heard of Lidl until now. Golly. Initially, I was talking about lids, but it developed into Lidl, I guess. Where's my packs? Okay, I got my pack. There we go. Can't do much about this jiggle. There we go. Wish we had some snow over here. I only ever experienced snow once. Yeah, snow itself is fun. You can do a lot with snow. For me, I could just do without the freezing cold temperatures. January and February-ish tend to be about the worst. Maybe December too. About the coldest months of the winter for us. Like I said earlier in the stream, we're supposed to be down into like 0 degrees and stuff, like negatives even at a certain point. It's very cold lately, so it's supposed to warm up in the next week though, after this week. So next week it shouldn't be so cold. And speaking of which, I haven't checked the weather, so I have no idea what day we'll be doing the next stream. It'll be next week, hopefully. I'll catch up on the chat here in a minute. Totally spaced to do this. I was thinking about doing it, and it's like, maybe I won't. And then I was getting here, and I'm like, well, maybe I will, and I just totally spaced it till now. Glad I remembered. It's right here on the corner. There's a service place that's older than the plaza over here. Chet's Service Auto Repair. And apparently they also sell used cars. It's been here for a very long time, as long as I can remember it. As far as I understand, it's been here since before any of the plaza over here. It's the first place on this entire square block, sort of, anyway. There's a Chet's Auto Service sign. Yeah, it's pretty retro. It might have even been a gas station originally. It very well might have been a gas station at one point. I don't know. I never could find much info on it, so. Looks like they got a tow truck there. So the Chuck E. Cheese in Fort Collins demolished. When was it that I went? As of the day that I filmed the Kmart video from just earlier this year in January, the Chuck E. Cheese is still there, and it is up for sale. As of that time, it is not demolished, and it is still standing. I don't remember that date. You'll have to go in the description of that video. It's a Kmart Plaza video I did earlier this year. This is the first video I filmed in 2021 too, I think. Pretty sure. Jeez, look at all the furniture there. I wonder where that came from. If someone just dumped it or if it actually came from Big Lots. Like maybe old furniture they had in a back room or something. I don't know. Got a couple boats over here. I gotta get back off again. I have to go shopping. No problem. I'm probably gonna hop off here shortly. I said that like a half hour ago, so I don't know when I'll get off. I'm addicted to chatting right now. I'm too addicted. And now that I got hot hands, I feel like I could keep going. I'm probably having too much fun, but you know, it's better to have fun than have negative days, so I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Sears for us is all the way out at the Frontier Mall. There was a former location in downtown Cheyenne. I've done a documentary talking about it, and I've also done videos at the most recent Sears at the Frontier Mall, which is now Jack's Outdoor Gear. That's one of the stores I mentioned earlier. Jack's is cool too. I appreciate Jack's. They're awesome. They like my videos. They're cool. Smaller business, they're family owned. They're a local business for that matter. And they sell all sorts of different stuff that you could possibly want. So I have no complaints on them. They're super cool. There we go. And now we're back to where we were. Yeah, there's the old Family Dollar. I've walked around like this place like 3 times now. Looks like we got geese flying up there. Let's see if I can get a close-up. Whoa. Where are the geese here? I can't. There they are. There we go. There's the geese. We got geese friends all just flying by. Nomadic Phonetic Cat name. Yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah. It's amusing how there are a lot of things called Jack's. It is interesting how that works out. I mean, there's that Jack's Malibu place, right? Which I think that is actually something similar to Frontier Trampoline Park too, isn't it? And it's some sort of trampoline place like that. Oh man, I can't believe how long we've been live. This is definitely one of the longest live streams I've done in retail. Not the longest stream ever. I've streamed up to 5 hours at a time, but that was the gaming days. That was a long time ago. Oh man, this hot pack feels good on my hand right now. It feels so good. Climb back up here. Kubota. Cat rental. Wyoming Rents LLC. Yeah, pretty crazy thing. They are probably done 50 or 60 miles an hour, that guy. Flying down the road so fast he couldn't turn. Probably drunk. Flies off and smashes right into Sherry's. That is crazy. My local Hobby Lobby used to be a Sears. It shares the space with Kohl's. That's an interesting combo and takeover. I don't think I've seen a Hobby Lobby take over a Sears in my area. I've seen them take over plenty of Kmart's, but not so much on Sears. Sorry about the shakiness. I have 2 cables plugged into my phone and it's not so good on my gimbal. Stay open, chat. It's the hotel. I don't know what the deal is with the hotel taking over the Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, there you go, our real TRT. They need to do more street view. They got a good amount of this plaza documented on Google Maps, but they really could go through here and do a really good job. Hey, Samuel Whitman. Wonder if anyone... this person's waiting good. I love how this person was like putting down a jacket while they were waiting. Shout out for multitasking. Yeah, the Sears Grand, in fact, in Thornton is still open. I seriously need to do an update. I have plans to get out there eventually. It's just a matter of trying to figure out what day it ends up being and everything like that. I can't go to 5 different cities. It just doesn't work when I've tried that in the past, so we'll see. It's definitely a place I want to do an update on. A long time ago, I went to Kmart in Loveland. Yep. I drove by it like 3 times. Every single time going to Estes before I was in retail. So that's kind of how I knew about it. And when I found out about it, I really regretted. I strongly regretted not going in there, at least for the experience, if I wasn't going to take photos. That was a while back, though. That was when I was still doing gaming. That's like 2017, I think. 2016 or 17. Definitely smell food, whether it's Shari's or the casino place over here. I don't know, but I definitely smell food. And that person's not gonna wait. Dead meat, so I guess I can't complain too much. Now that I'm not behind Family Dollar, it's pretty chilly. Go over here for laughs. And grins, we'll go over here and sit down behind this wall. So there's not really that many trees or buildings, or I mean, there are buildings, but not a whole bunch of them, and definitely not very tall ones here, so there's not really much of anything to stop the wind from blowing. Hey, Extreme Doors Pro, welcome back. Are you heading out, Mr. Maybe? Thanks for stopping by, glad you can make it. So you're gonna do a stream. I'm cold, and when I get home, I'm gonna have dinner probably. So that's my life. I might actually see if I can grab a red. It's pretty chilly, so I don't feel like walking home now. I'm trying to tell. I think the wind is actually coming from this direction. Yeah, it's coming from the south now. So standing in front of Party America. It would be nice if a day came when you could literally walk into a store with a DSLR and then I could step inside and not have to worry about being judged because I'm just trying to warm up. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I got too addicted and too into it. I think I'm going to call it because I'm pretty chilly and I want to go home. So I do appreciate everyone who stopped by today. This was definitely one of the longest streams I've done. But we did take a whole look around the plaza, really good look, and had a good little chat there for a while. It's kind of nice to just sit down and chill. I'll try not to do that long of a stream next time. It'll be probably more like 2 hours, more like 1 hour next time, not 2 hours. So, yeah. Thank you, VW. I appreciate ya. Next video will probably be Sunday. I'm thinking Sunday, yeah, or no, Thursday. Sorry, Thursday. It'll be Thursday or Friday at the latest, but I'm going to go for Thursday. And then we will have a video on Sunday, of course, too. So, yeah. This was a fun thing. Thank you, everyone who did stop by, though. So, are you going to leave the live stream at a video? Well, yeah, the live stream will still be up public, so you can always come back and check it out later. And I'll see about putting timestamps like I always do, too. So, thank you, everyone. See you next time. I'm going to say peace out. See you soon. I can't do this with... There we go. All right, see you guys.